Bueller? Bueller? Anyone? Anyone? Bueller? Anyone? Bueller? Anyone?
Alrighty. Ooh. Interesting. Do right there. Hi, everybody. Don't mind the blank screen behind me. Got some PlayStation goodness today. I'm also just, setting up my secondary screen. And of course, an advertisement plays for shit. Alright. So, of course, one of the greatest sounds in all. Every time. Okay. SingleTrac. This opening was burned into my mind thanks in part to Warhawk and Twisted Metal. Dude. Oof. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause this. Now, there's a little preface I want to get started with first. When I was introduced to PlayStation, I was a Twisted Metal and Warhawk guy. And I fell in love with SingleTrac, thanks to them. But it started with Twisted Metal. I'm going to adjust my camera. It's not a lot. It started with Twisted Metal. I mean, we really don't need an explanation with how awesome Twisted Metal's box art was. I mean, you look back at the long box PlayStation form factor, and man, it was quite a different day and age, because remember, back then, obviously we didn't have digital. It just came hot off of the 16-bit press with the likes of Nintendo and their awesome box art. Sega had some pretty good stuff. Sega was more basic, and I think if you want a really good feel for how Sega started out, look at the Master System. So it was that just sleek-looking white with the blue grid, the crosshatches, the lines, whatever you want to call them, the blue grid. And then Sega Genesis was originally black, and then it became red and dark red diagonal striped. And then the Saturn was white and blue diagonal striped. But the PlayStation started off with all black, and the point I'm making with the sidebar colors, the grid, the diagonal colors, the solid colors, is the art really caught your eye. So you look at Donkey Kong Country, Maximum Carnage, Legend of Zelda, A Link to the Past, Super Mario World, Super Mario Kart. Needless to say, box art was very important back in the day because it grabbed your attention. Whether the game was good or not, the box art grabbed your attention. So, for those of you who grew up in the VHS era, like for a kid, you know, your parents would go rent a movie, like your dad would go into the porn section when mom wasn't around, right? They had the beads hanging, and your dad would go in, and he's like, all right, you know, son, just go for video games. I'm going to look at some movies. And he would go into the adult section, and you're like, adult section, video game. And 95% of the time, this is why I call this retro reminisce. 95% of the time, I always base my choice of games off of the. So again, you look at the different styles of Sega Genesis, SNES, well, Sega Genesis and PlayStation and Saturn box art. They're box styles. Regardless of the style that you may prefer or you remember the most, box art always caught you. And I'll never forget seeing Twisted Metal the first time. I know that kind of seemed far-fetched, but I'm really excited reminiscing. And I remember seeing that Twisted Metal box art, and I was like, dude, fucking cool. Like, there's an ice cream truck that's heads on fire, and then, like, a Mack truck oh my god, this is awesome. So I instantly bought it. Fell in love with SingleTrac. So as I said, that logo, that SingleTrac logo, the near, that is just etched into my brain. So I played a lot of Twisted Metal, and thanks to the PlayStation Underground disc, You Are Not Ready, I found out about Warhawk, and I played those games religiously. I absolutely SingleTrac. Fast forward to when I met my bro Drew. He was like, dude, you gotta play Jet Moto. And I'm like, what's Jet Moto? He goes, dude, it's this really cool like hovercraft racing game. And you just gotta try it. So I remember he popped the disc in. You know it. SingleTrac logo. I'm hooked. Now, with all of that monologuing and reminiscing out of the way, I'm not entirely familiar with Jet Moto. Nor is it my preference. Again, my preference is Twisted Metal 1 and 2 and Warhawk. So this here, it's more nostalgia and growing up with Drew and connecting with him because of this game. But I'll never forget, he used to talk this game up like nonstop. He's like, dude, I fucking love Jet Moto. We gotta play Jet Moto. Wanna play Jet Moto? And the coolest part was that one of the racing tracks was included with Twisted Metal 2. It was you had to do cheat codes during the stage selection screen, during versus mode or challenge mode, and you could pick 2 maps from Twisted Metal 1, and one of them was the suburbs. And of course, it was suburbs and rooftop from Twisted Metal 1. And then it was the Jet Moto track. Now, I cannot remember if it's Jet Moto 1 or 2. I have a feeling it's Jet Moto 2. But I could be off on that. Now that I got that monologuing session out of the way. Oh my, dude, this so feels like, Mersolu? Oh my god. So turbo, grapple. Ooh, female bike hug, cinematic camera, keypad, Jesus. Roll left, roll right, tighten turn, left, right, forward, back. Okay, I think we can figure this out. Ha! 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 Alright, so. Oh my god, dude. Gee, ooh, hello. Handling, acceleration, mass lift. Dakota Jade. Chaotic, Lawless, Reckless. This is Carrie Kelly's World, aka Wild Ride. Dakota, I don't know. I would love to go for a wild ride. Eco? Ooh, I like this. I can see why Drew enjoyed this. So we're gonna go for wild ride. Ooh, irons? Whoa, quick Jesse. Why are all of the females mostly sexual euphemisms? What's going on here? Dakota Jade lives life best on... This is totally 90s. She's the most well-rounded racer on a circuit, moving at breakneck speeds on the racer's edge over surf, sand, mud, mountain, snowstone, or whatever else happens to get under her. Rival racers come and go, but in pitting herself against nature, her battle has become eternal, and she revels in it. Wild Ride Dakota Meek. Hello, she has purple hair. Renegade racer who quit from a prominent Jet Moto team last year, Miko's a wildcat, a rebel. Her new home is California, where she is a Jet Moto jockey on weekends and surf monster on weekdays. Rumor has it, that beneath her wild hair and high-flying riding techniques is a terrifying temper. But all she ever says in interviews as well, they say, hell hath no fury. Dude, this is great! This is the exact same styling as Twisted Metal 2's iconic endings. Don't get me wrong, I watched the first 5 minutes of the show. I'm not gonna lie, I am interested, even though my brain checked out. That's necessary. But Twisted Metal 2 will always be remembered as the way Twisted Metal is best represented. And you could see how both of these games were developed in parallel thanks to their style. Irons. Shanada. Ex-wife of the champion Blackjack Garth Richter. See you at the party. Generous Jackson rose quickly in ranks just as Richter himself began to It's just a Total Recall reference. Some may say this sparked their divorce. Shauna is still passionate with the sport and to this day races on a modified bike she won on a settlement. The powerful engine built for a rider twice her weight suits her style, I'm sure it does. Alright, so let's see here. K2. Oh, so there's different riders representing each, I guess you could say, sponsor? Quick Jessie is an amateur rising star Jet Moto circuit this year as a protege of the Max. Oh, dude, the Max. That was a great MTV show. She is heiress to the infamous Max G engine, as well as student Corey's unique high-speed maneuvering techniques. Ironically, the biggest hurdle to an incredible pro debut season may be having to consistently compete against the Max. The Max was a great show, by the way, on MTV. Blackjack? I have no interest in these because they're not hot. I mean, you know, they're handsome people, but... Technician. Far from the traditional training grounds of his teammate Tetsuo Hibata, Otomo the Technician rides in a world of pure electronics. By efficient conditioning routines simulate conditions at an infinite number of virtual training processes. So what's interesting is this is like gender neutral. It must be a cyborg. That's awesome. A human competitor. Yeah, it's a robot. A robot. Shido is the first Japanese female heavy bike rider. Oh, so well balanced. Okay. Shiro rides a modified heavy class bike, more powerful and massive than any on a circuit. Rumor has it, ease in which she maneuvers her bike is due to cybernetic limbs received after a training accident. As long as her rider bike weight is totally legal, however, there will be no investigation. Hey, as long as it's within, I don't know, legalities, whatever. I was trying to think of something particular that's not coming to mind. Stone, blackjack. Butterfinger? Oh my god, this part feels cringy. It's been a while, man. What is up? How the fuck you doing? Dude, this is reminding me of WipEout. It has been a while, man. I actually took a short break. Let's see. I needed it. There we go. Let's do a single race here. I hear that, man. I hear that. Let's go for this. Turn the dial. And learn Ukrainian acrylics since last week. Any particular reason why? Or you just, you feel compelled to? That's pretty cool, by the way. I love culture. Culture's awesome. Oh my god, dude. Oh, shit. Dude, holy bitches. Ah. I have two friends on the Eastern Front. Oh, really? Ooh, are they well, I hope? Okay, hold on a second. Want to give them some... Yeah, you know, man, I really don't know. I'm just going to preface right here. I want to keep it light today. It's been a rough week. I should be... I just need the confirmation, but I'm pretty much hired for a job. I'm not really going to get into what it is too much, but it does have a lot to do with what I previously worked at with Dispatch. And look, the interview went well. I'm pretty much in. I just need the official confirmation. And I was just telling Slidesgale here, I don't want to spill 100% just yet. I want to feel 100% comfortable. Like, he was talking about Ukraine, and I'm like, let's keep it light. And the reason why is, in all honesty, there is no... I'm going to put the controller down. There is no reason to worry. Both interviews went exceptionally well. I mean, let me read you guys an email here, okay? This is exactly what was relayed to me from Ben, my, I guess you could say, my boss. Let's see here. Benjamin. Okay. So after the second interview, he pretty much sent me, I will reply to you guys in just a second. But he sent me an email saying these are to a questionnaire, which I will get to. Hey, I hear a sub. Thank you, man. You guys are fucking awesome. I will just say one thing. The schedule is going to be 11 to 8, Monday through Friday. So what that's going to mean is I need to refocus. And what's most likely going to happen is I'm probably going to take no less than 2 weeks and no more than 4 weeks off. Like I took Wednesday to Saturday off. I really needed it. I did not sleep last night because I want this process to be. But I'm gonna take a short, well-deserved break because in all the years I've done this, um, outside of you guys, it feels a little thankless and having to deal with that 6 days a week without ever taking a vacation. I need a short break. So once I get the confirmation this week that I'm in, I just need the official confirmation because I'm pretty much in, which I will read here. I will be taking no less than 2, no more than 4 weeks off. And then when I return, it'll most likely be 3 days a week, mostly in the morning with mostly retro stuff. So give me a sec here. So Ben said these after he sent the questionnaire, these are fantastic answers, and I'm reading verbatim from my phone, by the way. These are fantastic answers that demonstrate your ability to understand the overall concepts of the hardware we use, as well as where your mind goes when troubleshooting. All of these answers are either spot on, I'll read that in a sec, or absolutely on the right path. For the next step, either myself or Dwayne will follow up early next week, so just keep an eye out for another email. Thanks, Ben G. So, I had an email. I had, so let me start back at the beginning. Lady was like, babe, I know you tried really hard with the streaming thing, but you got to try and find it. You have to find a job. So that was a shock, but got a man up, went for it, and I came across a posting that essentially, if you go to a retail chain and say like a local tech store, and they have like those kiosks where it's touchscreen interactive, and like what you touch on the screen appears on a monitor in front of you. We deal with the tech behind that. So we go to retail chains, we go to wherever we set it up, and we are tasked to make sure that that system remains up and running. So it's essentially like my Cablevision job where I am working with technicians. So it's like Cablevision 2. I'm like a dispatcher, more or less. But it's essentially to make sure that kiosk systems remain up and running. We deal with the technician side, and then there is also a completely parallel technician side where they actually script, write, create, and program these things. It's really cool stuff. So it's right up my alley twice over. And if it wasn't for me putting my not only Cablevision credentials on the resume, but also all of the design work I've done within the past 5 years. Like I, first and foremost, like linked all of that stuff in my. So very, very exciting, man. And I really do appreciate that, man. I like. It's been relieving because I'm like, I'm actually gonna get paid. I'm not just gonna rely on Twitch payouts like every 5 to 6 months. Yeah. So it's been an interesting personal journey, learning how to deal and how to work with what you have, and of course doing well on stream. So with all of that said, I'll give further detail once I get the final email. Again, with the way the interviews went and the way communication has been with emails, it's official. I just need that email saying, hey, this is when you start. So that's all I'm waiting for. And it's like really stressful. I mean, I know I'm in, I have it. It's just, I want to work. I really want to work. But what's really cool, I will say, is that it's remote. So I will be working from home. And I think that is awesome. And I think what's great about me as a streamer here, and like truly committing to this, is it perfectly fits in to the work culture that this place has. Everybody is truly laid back, and they seem really cool. I got nothing but good vibes from them. Yeah, I know. The Wades and Enslaved. That's one thing I mentioned in my pair of interviews, and I said this straight up, is I'm trying to think of a good way to put this. I don't want to turn into that type of person that wakes up and they're like, fuck my life, I hate my job, I fucking hate myself, but I'm just doing all of this anyway. I'm miserable, I'm getting a paycheck. I don't want to do that. And that's one thing with Cablevision. When I worked there for the 6 years that I did, about just under 6 years, there was never a day where I hated going in. Now, don't get me wrong, it's a job. It was a job. It was a very good job. But there were days where the job was irritating, like dealing with technicians, especially contractors. I remember that job as if it was. But needless to say, dealing with certain people, certain technicians, and just the stress that came with the job, there were days where I hated it. But I hated what we dealt with sometimes, very infrequently, but I never hated going in. And I mentioned that when I was being interviewed. I'm like, look, I want to go into work and enjoy what I do. Oh my God, really? Dude, I remember I was working, it was shortly after I started at Cablevision, and I was on the phone. Because, we dealt mostly with technicians, and the only times we dealt with customers was when the customer wanted the technician to return. So it was called the go back. So, for instance, like if the service went down when the tech left, or there was something that came up, or whatever, we would call it a go back. So, I had, long story short, I had a dude say, "Go fuck yourself." And I didn't let it bother me, but it was irritating. I'm like, dude, a guy just fucking told me off. He's like, "Go fuck yourself," and he hung up. And I mentioned it, and I remember Drew Atanasio. He goes, "You broke your cherry, bro. It took you, what, 4 months? Me, it took me 2 weeks." And what's really interesting, Lurk, and everybody else here, of course, is that one of the people who was interviewing me worked at Cablevision. And that was my shoe-in. As soon as I found out about that, I'm like, dude, I have nothing but good. But, that's important, Mira. You'll always be Mira to me. Happy Mira. The reason I chose to stream and follow that passionately was because I was tired of not having that control. Like, I had that control quite well at Cablevision. Like, it paid very well. It allowed me to live the way I wanted to, and I just truly enjoyed it. And, when the cards came crashing down, that's when I decided to start streaming, because I'm like, I want to have some control here. And I have no regrets. I absolutely love what I did for the past 5 years. I'm never going to quit this. I'm always going to do this. It's just going to kind of take a seat now, because I spent nearly 6 years, just under 6 years, trying to get this to go somewhere. And unfortunately, the things that are out of my control are what prevented me from getting where I thought I would be. I still made some really fantastic relationships with you guys, and again, that means the world to me, and I'm not going anywhere. So even if I do remain a small-time streamer, I'm still going to be myself. I'm still going to be here, but I have to go to more of an official capacity. And who knows? This will complement my job. Yes, absolutely, because I'll be working, I'm working from home, so this is perfect. But needless to say, man, like, you see what I've been doing, following my dream here. I'm very happy with what happened. I couldn't ask for more. I mean, I would have loved to have been partnered and make it further, but the point being is, it sounds really cheesy, and a lot of people are like, "You're nuts," but sometimes you just got to pull that Band-Aid off, man. Fucking go for it. Go for the food truck thing, dude. If that's what you want to do, like, you could talk to, like, a kid, and he's like, I dream of building, like, I'm thinking of the most outrageous thing here, but it's like, I want to make, like, Michelangelo's David, but out of dog shit. That's my dream. Like, dude, if that's what you want to do, like, go for it. Who knows? Maybe that could be a thing. But needless to say, man, it sounds cheesy. It sounds like, it sounds far-fetched, but go for your dreams, man. No matter what the capacity is, just go for it. It's very important, because, again, in this day and age, man, it's really hard to be genuinely happy. And if being happy means sacrificing a bit and following your dreams like I did, not to say I'm an example, but I clearly went that path, and here I am. But go for it. I cannot recommend you do that enough, dude. Do it. But yeah, man, essentially, it's Cablevision 2. That's his job. We work with technicians for touchscreen and related kiosks and all that stuff. It's really cool stuff. I want to give, like, 100% of the details, but I want, like, meaning, like, the company name, blah, 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 blah. I'm not making any of this up, I swear. But I want, I know I'm in, but I am, like, 95% comfortable right now. I want to feel 100% comfortable with the place and everything, and then I'll be like, dude, this is exactly where I'm working. remotely, etc., etc. So those final details will come in once I get the confirmation. And trust me, I've been checking my phone all morning, every half hour, waiting for this email, and nothing. So let's get to some Jet Moto. Now, I turned on scan lines here, and I will say, man, outside of some low quality like bitmaps and stuff, I don't think you can see the mouse here. You can't see the mouse pointer. I'm rolling over the palm tree on the middle right hand corner of the screen. Outside of the texture work, like, this still looks pretty damn good. This makes me want to dude, this is awesome. This makes me want to play Warhawk. But I love the Mersolu style guitar riffs and stuff in the soundtrack. This is like if Wave Race met WipEout. This is awesome. 1996. God damn, dude. This is 27 years old. Yep. Dude, I wonder how much they were paid. You know what? We're gonna go for Miko. She has purple hair and she's Asian. Why not? Alright, we're gonna go practice here. So, suicide swap. And that's another thing too, man. When things settle and I'm on my new schedule, I'm gonna go mostly retro. With the way AAA gaming has been, and if you want a very good example of what I mean, I'm pretty sure you guys are familiar with what's happening with Baldur's Gate 3. That's probably going to be one of the first things I'm going to purchase with my official first Baldur's Gate. That is how and what gaming should be. Feature complete. It harkens back to the way gaming was back in the PlayStation era, where you got a game that you enjoyed playing because it was genuinely well made and fun, and you just wanted to play it because you wanted to play it. Dude, oh my god, Baldur's Gate 3? Holy shit. So if you look at high-profile gaming trends with live service, microtransactions, and all that shit, you pretty much play a game because you have no other choice but to grind out for something. You're playing to grind. And like, progression is slowed down with, progression is slowed down because they want you to spend money on time savers and shortcuts, right? Like, look at what Ubisoft has done. Look at what's been happening with Destiny. Like, Bungie has just been disrespecting us as players, man. Like, they're just nickel and diming us. And a game I genuinely love so much, I honestly don't want anything to do with, because I honestly feel disrespected as a player. I know that sounds stupid. Oh, you feel disrespected. Oh, we'll just go play something else. I mean, dude, when you spend so much time on something and you go through ups and downs, but more downs than ups, and the same things are repeated over and over again, it kind of gets tiring. It's like a bad relationship where it's like, you come home and you catch your girlfriend like fucking some dude, and she goes, "Oh, I'm really sorry." And you're like, "Are you out of your mind?" And she persuades you to stay, and she's never going to do it again. And then like 3 months later, you come home and she does it again. And I know this is very stark, but just think of the psychology here. Like, you feel like, you feel betrayed, and it happens twice. And the third time, she's like, "Babe, I'm really sorry. I have a problem. I love you so much. I'm with you for a reason." And you're like, "All right." And then you come home a third time, and she's fucking another dude. It's like, "All right, that's enough." That's what Destiny feels like, because it's the same literal, like, 3 or 4 things repainted, but repurposed and sold for $100 with a lot more microtransaction trappings, right? You know exactly what I'm talking about, Mira. You could relate to this with all of your love for indie games, right? So along comes Baldur's Gate 3. Now, this is a smaller studio. This game has been in the beta phase for, I think, early access, beta, whatever, for about 3 years, and it just became official. And dude, like, just look it up on YouTube. Like, Yong, yeah, he's really good. I highly suggest listening to what he has to say. But Baldur's Gate 3, dude, it's single player. No microtransactions, no DRM. Apparently, it might be fully moddable. It's coming to PS5. They had to hold it back. They had to hold back the Xbox version because Microsoft wants parity between S and X. So if a game comes out on S, it has to function the same way on X and vice versa. So they can't get split screen co-op, which is a thing, whether local or online. They can't get that to run on Xbox Series S due to, I think, RAM limitations, so they had to push the Xbox version back. But dude, like, Baldur's Gate is essentially, it's defying everything that the AAA, and I hate saying that, industry wants us to look into it. Just check it out. Like, Baldur's Gate. Like, he did 2 videos in the past 3 days. And if you want some really good insight as to what's going on, watch those. But I'm just sick and tired of the AAA mantra and AAA sensibilities. Like, I'll probably end up streaming Armored Core 6 and most certainly RoboCop, but I am extremely cautiously optimistic with Starfield, as well as a couple of other games like Assassin's Creed Mirage. Yeah, right. No. Ubisoft ain't getting any more of my money. I'm gonna pirate all their shit. Fuck them. Especially with the way, like, if you don't use an account in a certain amount of time, they're going to revoke your gaming licenses. That's shitty, dude. Like, you spent $70 on Assassin's Creed Origins, and if you don't touch your Ubisoft account in 3 years, they're gonna, like, take that away from you? That's fucked up. No, I'm not giving Ubisoft any money. Sorry. But I it's retro and reminisce for a reason, but that's half of it. But I mean, this is when gaming was pure. Yeah, this is a little, cringy due to its branding. I mean, Mountain Dew, Baby Ruth, Butterfinger. I mean, that's a little weird, but this is when gaming was truly special. It wasn't just a cash grab, a live service trapping, or a microtransaction. You bought a game and I could go on and on about this. I think you guys. But yeah, when I come back after the job's dust settles, it'd be mostly retro. I would say 80% retro, 20% 20% new stuff. Oh, I see. Okay. Oh, interesting. Oh, dude, this is cool. Holy shit. Whoops. Dude, I can get used to this. Oh, nice. We have cameras. Okay. I like the... Dude, oh my god, Drees played the fuck out of this. I'm not gonna lie, this is awesome. I am doing so terribly. Well, I'm fucking I suck at this game. Can we go backwards? Oh, ooh, triangle is turbo? What? This is what would happen if I tried to ride a motorcycle in real life. Yeah, dude, I will say, this is obviously a byproduct of its time. But this feels really good. You just gotta get used to it. And, like, this is when, like, you work with hardware, like, oh yeah, there's draw distance and all that, but you were still able to focus on what you're trying to do. I don't know. That's a good question, dude. I completely forgot about all these adverts. I guarantee you, like, this effort here was funded mostly in part due to Butterfinger and Baby Ruth Nestle, yeah. So let's do a little Dude, you love D&D, man. It's known as a CRPG, which is old school for computer role-playing game. Like, that's one thing Yang touched upon. He goes, dude, like, If you love D&D, this is right up your alley. Like, it's essentially D&D just on your computer. Dude, I'm telling you. Baldur's Gate 3 for the win. So let's see here. Jet Moto is a series of futuristic racing games for the PlayStation game console. Jet Moto and Jet Moto 2 are developed by SingleTrac, known for Twisted Metal and Twisted Metal 2. Oh, okay. So hold on. So Jet Moto was 96. Jet Moto 2 is 97. So okay, so SingleTrac 95 to 97. Wow, games. So Twisted Metal was 95. Twisted Metal 2 was 96. Ah, so it's Twisted Metal, Jet Moto, Twisted Metal 2, Jet Moto 2. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. All right. So let's, again, we're just practicing here because I remember playing this a bit with Drew. I actually think I had the CD and I played it for a little bit. And yeah, as you can see, I'm not entirely familiar with this one. Oh, I see. Aha. Aha. So you'll notice when we come to like a hairpin turn or like a sharp turn, so to speak. If you guys remember Batman, the original Tim Burton one, where he went around the corner real quick because he slingshot the corner. He grappling hooked the corner. You'll notice that when I hold the circle button, we're tethered to the structure. So we're pulling Michael Keaton. That's what I'm going to call this move. This is the Michael Keaton. Yeah, dude, I will say this feels really, really good. So you'll see here that that post coming up. Watch. I'm going to hold circle. And we're tethered to it. That's awesome, man. I like this. So the idea is we want to use turbos around the corners when we tether. Talking of D&D, I found an awesome artist I would commission for your character. The pirate one? First place. Of course we're first place. Miko, baby. Yeah, dude, this is totally Mersolu right here. All right, so we have to unlock a whole bunch, but there are 3 tracks total. So let's see here. Joyride. And depending on how it'll be, I might commission that for your second character. See how it turns out first. Like, I commissioned Young Khan on Twitter for my Cade Be Right Back screen. You guys know that screen. That was the very first thing I had done for the show. Yeah, dude, this is surprisingly solid for being nearly 20 years old. Yeah, this is totally Mario Kart slash Wave Race right now. This looks miles ahead of Wave Race. Wave Race had the water physics, but this has it beat. I don't care what anyone says. Yeah, dude, this is... I'm quite surprised at how solid this feels. Oh, dude, ooh, we could do tricks and shit. That's awesome. Feels like Sparrow racing from Destiny. I would also assume this uses the same engine that powered Twisted Metal and Jet Moto. Yeah, dude, this is really good. I am liking this. It's not necessarily about the sense of speed, it's how you go about controlling yourself through all of it. This is cool. I really like this. Now, again, I was always a big fan of SingleTrac, so I'm going to feel right at home with all of their games, but this is awesome. Yeah, PlayStation was truly ahead of its time, man. I mean, we went from, like, Super Nintendo Mario Kart to this. PlayStation was a big fucking deal, man. I remember, like, everybody wanted a PlayStation. PlayStation is what made gaming cool. And I just fell off my bike. Hover bike. All right, so let's see here. It would be great if they brought this back, man. Me too, baby. So let's see here. Blackwater Falls. Oh, and I just noticed it has the same skill indicators as a ski slope. My character went honestly through a lot of changes in appearance. Because the character kept evolving, or because you started becoming more comfortable with it and you wanted him to look a certain way? Was this the net the character you roleplay with? Oh, okay, so this is like the Suicide Squad, okay. Go! Okay, so this is the same layout as the Suicide Swamp. The reflections are actually really well done here. They just mirrored the textures above. That is, dude, this is technically very cool. This character being like a real person. Yar! Did he, you know what? Part of his lore, I'm telling you right now, use this, please. He is the reason why Talk Like a Pirate Day exists. And you should build lore off of that. Like, back in the day, like, he suddenly just started talking like a pirate, and he said some really cool monologue before taking down the most badass adversary you could think. And he did such a good job speaking like a pirate that that's where Talk Like a Pirate Day came. Because on that day, like, he single-handedly took down, like, let's just say 1,000 people single-handedly on top of the general who ran. There you go. Lore! So when you hear yar, Talk Like a Pirate, that's because of your character. There. Boom. It writes itself. Shiver me timbers. Stab. Yeah, dude, this looks really good. Now remember, of course, this is emulation, yes. Higher resolution, graphical flourishes, etc. But still, this looks really good. Ah, okay. Ooh, whoa, I feel like I'm gonna fall here. Hey! Went through a roguish type with more compact clothing for sneaking. So he's an, what would you rather recommend? Or what would you prefer? Pirate or ninja? You're like, nope, my character's both, man. Talk Like a Pirate Day? It's because of my character. He's so bad at this. Dude, I remember Drew. Ah! Holy crap! That was awesome. I remember Drew like, dude, you have to turbo here. Ah, okay, so there's spike turn and lean. This is really freaking good, man. A tricorn and such. The Destiny logo is tricorn. Do I have it? So yeah, you'll notice that I have a little medallion here. The Destiny logo is a tricorn, and I thought that was just a thing. I didn't realize that's a pirate hat. It's Dusty. Hold on. The tricorn. That's the Destiny logo, and you can clearly see the pirate hat shape, right? I'm like, oh, a tricorn? Yeah. That's the Destiny logo. It's a tricorn. My hand is like really big. Like, stop. Talk to the hand. See my calluses. Training. Tricorn. Your character wears a tricorn. The Triforce, Link. No. The Force, Luke. No, the tricorn. It's a pirate hat. Use a tricorn. Okay. Now, I don't normally like jumping the gun, because I like to play things in order, but I'm really curious about Jet Moto 2. Because I'm pretty sure I'm going to like this one a little more. Yeah, dude, this is all about leaning and shit. Alright, I am totally tempted to go for Jet Moto 2. Okay, so power off without saving. So you're going to see probably blank screen as a character. I stole the shoulder piece from a corrupt, forgot the word for a president-like guy. He turned people's fun for himself. So he used people's fun for himself in his golden armor. So his armor siphons money. Okay, the screen is going to be frozen. We got to check out Jet Moto 2. There's a Jet Moto 3? Huh, I didn't realize that. Dude. I have to do this again. Just honoring the PlayStation. We just gotta... Every fucking time, man. Every time. I gotta do just one more time. Just listen to... Just have a listen. Listen. Remember, you heard this every time you turn on a PlayStation, which was a lot back in the day. I think the Dreamcast comes in at second. That was a really cool splash screen. Wait, what? Yeah, I like the, I like the other one better. The Hun? That's Dr. Disrespect. What the fuck? If anyone asks, that's where he got his look from. The Hun. What up, Hun? Bomber? Okay. Yeah, I'm like... Wild Ride. Ooh. I'm yeah. Lead. I like Jet Moto 1 better already. Oh, so there's a few returning people here. Okay, the max. Yeah. Widgets? Yeah, I'm already liking the first one better. I'm sorry, but that looks like a dildo. That yellow thing is totally a dildo. Over a P. Yeah! Yeah, I like the first one more, man. Holy. Dude, whoa! Dude, this is, holy shit. This is, whoa, this is already a lot smoother. I still prefer the first one. Dude, this is surprisingly quick for a PlayStation game. Holy fuck. I'm not gonna lie, I am very impressed with this. This is really smooth, dude. Yeah, I'm quite surprised with this, dude. This feels excellent. And this is like an advanced character, too. No, you haven't. You've mostly talked about your pirate guy, not the other one. The rip. What? Okay, now that sounds awesome. It reminds me of you played Street Fighter 4, right, Mira? It's El Fuerte. Super cooking time! He's the luchador who wants to be he's a luchador chef. Right up your alley, by the way. That game is phenomenal. Bomber. Bomb her ass. Ripped chef sorcerer that uses his pan as a wand? Oh, dude, now you gotta give him like a skillet and a wok, depending on the flair of magic that you want to use. So do you want a little more Chinese flair, Japanese flair, Italian or American flair? Like if he wants to use cheap magic, have him use like a wooden spoon. Dude, I'm telling you, it's a dildo. You see it, right? Do you not see that? That's subjective. I'm sorry. No, that's suggestive, not subjective. That is totally subjective. Yeah, this is pretty fucking cool. I like the first one more. Oh, dude, holy. Whoa, track boundary? What? Oh, okay. I am quite surprised at how quick this is. Oh, no, I was gonna say, just use, use different style. Whenever I say something important, something dies. It's everybody. It's so weird. But no, seriously, use different cooking implements for different styles of magic. So Japanese magic, or Eastern magic, Chinese magic, German or Italian magic, or American magic. Just use the wooden spoon there. Yeah, use lightning bolt. He uses like some massive Asian spell. It's a massive wok. He just clocks somebody over the head. All right. Dude, this is what the fuck? Rendering is messed up here. Well, this is emulation, so. All right, so I know I'm kind of ADDing my way through the stream today, but I was thinking of doing Jet Moto because I was feeling quite nostalgic. So let's go back to Jet Moto. Let's go back to Jet Moto 1. Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, say there's some type of summon you could do, where you summon a mythological Chinese fire dragon. You throw some vegetables and spices into your wok. You cook it up, and a magic fucking dragon comes out of it. Right? That'd be really. Or you throw sushi in a little plate, and some type of ninja comes out, right? Japanese. Or you whisk some eggs with a wooden spoon, and it's a bounding spell where it freezes your opponent for an on-roll damage check. So if you beat your opponent with rolls, they won't be able to do anything for a turn, and you have a free hit. Yeah, dude. Use your cooking prowess and make that something. Any armor shirts? Oh yeah, dude. But he's so badass that his skin is his armor, because it's like that character Hakan from Street Fighter 4, Ultra Street Fighter 4, where he greases himself up, and he uses that as a means to remain slippery, which is fucking hilarious. Look that up. But in that case, different styles of seasoning are different styles of armor and resistances. So you want to guard against fire? Sriracha. Right? You want to guard against, ice? Mint, because it makes you feel cool. Right? Dude, it writes itself. Like, I could sit here and, like, brainstorm all day with this. You've got gold there, my friend. You've got gold there. So let's see. We're going back to Jet Moto 1. Now, what we're going to do here... Okay. So, Jet Moto. Wait for it. Yeah. This is, like, nostalgia quantified. Where armor to the game survived, we agreed to make character 1 have it on him. I'm telling you, dude. Oils and spices. That's his armor. No, those are his, those are his permutations. His skin is his armor. Jet Moto. Cheats. Might want to spell cheats right. Jet Moto cheats. Okay, so let's see. What do we got? Enter the following codes at cheat codes. Wait. Enter the following codes at codes enabled title screen. So we have air brakes, better agility, change AI, double point mode, hover mode, infinite turbos, new camera angle, no resistance, rocket racer, 2-player full season. Ooh, winter mode, huh? All right, so I'm looking. Access all tracks. Select the difficulty to amateur at the trophy presenter to male and press start. Eh. Yeah, this is all. Uses the pan as a weapon. Dude, he should use like a pizza spatula, whatever that's called. It's that giant wooden it's essentially a pizza spatula. I forget the name of it, but it's like what a lot of classic pizzerias use. I forget the exact name of it, but he should use that as a weapon. And dude, like at Frank Pepe's here in New Haven, like literally, it's like this. It's, I would say, 3.5 feet by 3.5 feet, and the neck where they use, because it's a coal-fired oven, I say that's like 6 feet because they go in deep. Yeah, dude, it's easily 3.5 feet by 3.5 feet with a 6 to 7 foot handle. He should use that as like a weapon to spank his enemies. Yeah, the pizza paddle scoop thing. That's what he should, his weapon is the pizza paddle scoop thing. So this right here, that is burned into my retro gaming mind. I like Jet Moto 1 more than Jet Moto 2. So let's see what options we have here. I like how the options actually load. Light HUD on, cinematic camera on. And here we could, I like how it actually loads in the background assets. Credits, grapple. Okay, so let's go to amateur. And let's give this a shot. This is not going to go well, but who cares? Yeah, I like it. I mean, it's all hot women, yes. But I like the art style more in this one. It seems a little more like, I don't know, it seems a little more stylistically grounded, I guess? I don't know. Pizza paddle scoop thing. Spank that ass. Dude, holy shit, there's a lot of racers here. Man. Touch my pan, we're gonna have words. You could, dude, like, this character, like, has so much, like, awesome potential for writing possibilities. Like, we've been talking about this character for, like, the past 20 minutes, and I feel like we've just literally scratched the surface. So that should be a defensive thing, right? Like, when your characters are set up for a battle, right? And you roll the dice and say you have, like, a critical failure. And I would say, like, maybe critical failure, even though it works against your favor, you have, like, a defensive buff that happens because of it. So what you could do is depending on who or what tries to grab said cooking implement, you'll get a particular defensive buff because of it, right? Just think about that for a second. Because that again, the possibilities here are insane. Like this character, I love this character. Like you've just mentioned him to me for the first time ever throughout all of our time hanging out together, and you opening up about doing like D&D and talking about your pirate. You just mentioning this is fucking awesome. And like I could already see the possibilities that this character has, even more so than the pirate. Right? The pirate character's awesome, but this chef here, I don't know, just something about him. It's really cool. Yeah. Dude, you could write so much cool shit with this character, I'm telling you. Yeah, I like Jet Moto 1 more than 2. Dude, this is awesome! Again, this feels like if Wave Race and Mario Kart had a kid. I like this. Ooh! This is cool! Whoa, shit! And then, like, he could throw shurikens as, like, a special move, but they're pizza slices. And he's so powerful that it makes the pizza actually damage his enemies. And then he could do, like, elemental shit. So, like, pepperoni puts people... No, like, hot sausages puts people on fire, right? And, like, garlic could, like, do extra damage to vampires and shit. Oh, my God! You're sitting on a gold mine, my friend! Whoa! I like this more than Jet Moto 2. And you could call one of his weapons the Peter Pan. Because he stole it from Neverland and killed Peter Pan. And, like, Wendy wants his, like, a piece of him, but he keeps leading her on. Dude, I'm telling you. Dude, this is crazy good. Why is this so good? This game does not deserve to be this good for being a 1996 release on PlayStation 1. Whoa. I gotta get used to that. Pirate Rogue character was my first one you made yourself as a fantasy character, but now I know more and I'm more comfortable so you can do this stuff. Yeah, dude, you gotta start somewhere, man. You gotta start somewhere. And if you don't start somewhere, how do you know where you could end up if you don't know where you started? And you can keep revising your pirate character, you know? Like, I think a really cool, like, inspiration for you would be Ruby Hart from, Marvel vs. Capcom 2, she's fucking cool, man. Ruby Hart is awesome. And then there was, I think there was a pirate character from Power Stone 2. Are you guys familiar with Power Stone? Dude, it's so good. I think Power Stone 2 had a pirate. I'm thinking of the pirate guy. I'm very, very certain. Power Stone 2 pirate. Ah, Kraken! Yes! Hold on a sec here. Hold on a cotton picking minute. Power Stone. I'm going to put this in the chat. Dude, Power Stone. At first he stole from everyone, but now he steals only from people like. There you go. That's called a character arc. Not a lot of people know how to do that anymore. This is right up your alley, Mira. Power Stone. Just for you, dude. It's kind of a long link, but click on it. It's a set of images. So like the top left corner of the screen, the first 5 images. Yeah, oh my god, that just ate up all the chat. I'm sorry. I'm excited. I say. That's just for you. All right, can we do this? Ah, shit! Dude, I forget how good this is. I say that as I go into the train. You're a dick! I'm taking your boss. It's kind of like Rocket Raccoon. Hey, could you get his leg? Don't listen to him, man. Come on, take his leg. I need it. You really did? Holy shit. Whoa. Ah! Dude, this is not easy. This is really good. We're gonna start over. That was bad. Wild Ride. Reminds me of Wild Style from the Lego movie. Yeah, dude, Miko all the way. Ha! Ha! Have you seen a Lego movie, Mira? And I think you know exactly where I'm going with this. You know what? Fuck you, dick! I'm taking your VODs. But you've seen the Lego movie, right? And I would imagine who your favorite character is. And if you have not seen the Lego movie, for God's sakes, man, what are you doing? Dude, it's so good. The pirate. Yipper! I'm the pirate. Whoa. Dude, there's a pirate ship out there. Speaking of which, is that a sailboat? Those are sailboats. Sorry. Yeah, those are definitely sailboats. Sorry. Okay, so now, Mira, I'm kind of putting you on the spot. You've seen the Goonies, right? Please tell me you've seen the Goonies. I know Lurk has probably seen Goonies. Dude, Goonies is so good. That's like essential 80s right there, man. Yeah, dude, this is really fucking good. I think I got into this for a very short time. This wasn't something I played a lot. But I believe I had the first one, and I played it, and I was like, this is good. But I never sat with and appreciated it that much. Oh, I see. So we get... Okay. So the green dots behind me, I'm blocking the HUD. We have up to 4 turbochargers. Yeah, there is a deftness to this that you need. Interesting. English names and Czech names are a lot of the times different. Yeah. A lot, like Sun and... the Pirates, I don't know. But I see what you mean. Oh, we saw Oppenheimer yesterday, by the way. I'm not gonna lie. It's really good, but god fucking damn, is it way too long. Like, I checked out like 3/4 of the way through. It's still fucking phenomenal. It's Christopher Nolan. This is way too long. We get... Oh, okay. Interesting. Yeah, dude, this is insanely good. Like, I'm having way too much fun here. Let's try something. Too bad there's no, like, rear view. Let's stay on the bottom here. There doesn't seem to be anything under the bridges. As I was saying, Hus vase, the castle's guest rooms, went down to the garden, and my party member dropped the vase out the window, and I grabbed it. So, like, you caught it like a classic, like, Abbott and Costello or, like, Three Stooges thing? Where, like, it was like, you're trying to be comical, but not really, and he's still a boss. Phase boss. Alright, you came in first. Nice. Cool, man. Not Miko. Damn, dude. Yeah, it's a game for kids written and designed by adults. There you go. Put in a bush to hide it, and I have it in plain sight. Is there a certain type of, Hey! Is there a certain name for currencies, or no? It's just money. I think you mentioned what it was called. I don't remember, though. Schmeckles, which is Yiddish for penis, by the way. That's right. 25 Schmeckles! Rudaburst? Jesus Christ, Baby Ruth? Dude, I am really fucking enjoying this. This is excellent. Dude, this track, this music track that's playing brings me back, man. Yeah, man, this is way ahead of its time. Bronze, silver, gold, and more than just a game, but no one uses. Oh. You should have, like, given it, like, some really, like, weird nomenclature, like, gold backwards is glog. So, like, glod. Or wait. Glog. 400 glog. Let's see, Revlitz or Esnrob. What your chef should do is he should want to open a subsidiary of his restaurant chain, and he's going to call it Quasi Dollars, and it's going to be a coffee joint. And if you think about it, star, quasi, right? Dollar, or buck. Aussie dollars instead of Starbucks. Get it? I'm having way too much fun, and I've also been up for the past 28 hours. Gonna go 50-50 since I hope the step exchange. You should ultimately make a third character who is like the hottest fucking chick you've ever seen, but she could kick your ass and doesn't take shit from anybody. And the pirate and your chef are having a love triangle. And when they do summon attacks, they summon each other. Dude, I'm telling you, like you have just golden material here. We could go on all day. This is incredible stuff. I am so caffeinated out of my mind right now. Yeah, dude, this is really good. This is why we get along. What birds and a feather flock together. Hell yeah, bro. Whoops. Oh, fuck! I like how the character doesn't have any type of, funny, it's no, like, ragdoll or nothing. It's the model falls off of the bike. Yeah, dude, this is really good. Like, this is something I might have to play regularly on a channel just to get a hang of it. I am enjoying myself way too much. I honestly feel like I'm 15 again in 1996. I was 15 in 1996, yeah. This is bringing me back, man. A fire Gensai ex-soldier? Gensai? Like waifu? Huh. You see, like, she should be like a womanizer. Like, you know, she's easy. You know, like, just generally speaking, like, it's a guy fantasy. She likes to fuck. But she will absolutely fucking murder you if you cross her. Like, hell hath no fury, right? That's the nice little balance. She's a vixen. She's hot. She has the TNA going. But if you cross her, she will, like, snap her finger and you're just going to combust. That's how bad she is. And she breathes fire. Because why not? I don't think we want to use turbo here. We want to use turbo. Oh! Ooh, dude. Oh, damn. I'm pretty getting ahead of this, man. It's fucking awesome. And sadly, this game is restricted to PlayStation 1 or this original PlayStation. This is a franchise that this doesn't exist anymore. This is so good. Chef wants to become the new food god. He was partially, in part, trained by Gordon Ramsay himself. And Gordon Ramsay bequeathed the golden ladle of legend. There you go. And after the golden ladle of legend was bequeathed, your chef character, Golden Ramsay kind of like pulled a phoenix, like how Dumbledore did in Harry Potter and Order of the Phoenix. And his ashes imbued the golden ladle with ultimate power. But it can only be used when genuinely needed. I should be a dungeon master, man. Seriously. I can do this shit all day, I'm telling you. But there you go, dude. The golden ladle of legend. That just sounds really cool. Comes off the tongue. given personally by Gordon Ramsay, and his ashes imbued with power. Because Gordon Ramsay just doesn't take shit from anybody. Gianmarco Pierre, dude, all of the chefs. It's like the pantheon of gods, like the Greek gods, the Norse gods, the Egyptian gods. Instead of it being like Anubis and like, you know, Ra, Sekhmet, and, you know, all those gods are like, you know, Zeus and Poseidon and all that shit. It's all the big name chefs. Bobby Flay, Gordon Ramsay, Gianmarco Pierre. And like, I don't know, like some dude at like Pizza Hut. Because he got roped into it. This, that, and Bob. Yo, dude, who the fuck's Bob? Like, you got Gordon Ramsay and, like, Guy Fieri and Bobby Flay, but Bob? Dude, Bob's awesome. Oh, okay, if you say so. Ah, shit. He's going to talk. Oh, really? I did not know that. See, you're more well-versed in that than I am. I did not know that. That's interesting. Place, dude. I am honestly surprised at how good this is. Now, I grew up in this era, so you know, 6 seconds behind. So this is gonna be a little easier. This is gonna be a little easier for me to like stomach because a lot of people look at this like, dude, this is ugly. It's like, no, this has character. Ah, come on. Hello, trophy lady. He made Gordon Ramsay cry once, dude. Like. I think if Gordon Ramsay cried, his tears would be the broth of gods. He just chooses not to cry. There we go. I am really enjoying this, dude. This is crazy. Suicide Swamp. Let's do it. I turn mud trail, marshlands, covered bridge, suicide. Okay. So the red, yeah, grapples, checkpoint, start, finish, press X. Dude, this is not easy. Holy fuck. Holy shit. Dude, I can see Ramsay just like throwing down. He goes, you don't like my broth? Alright, I'll make you like my broth. Yeah, that's right. Turn your voice into raw meat. Like, I could totally see him like beating the fuck out of somebody. And then he goes home and he cuddles with a teddy bear. That's Gordon Ramsay. You should, what's this guy's name, man? Does he have a name, or he's so awesome he doesn't need one? Dude, this is crazy! Oh, this is so cool! This is surprisingly good, dude. Like, there's depth to this, man. I really like this track because of dynamism. There is no, like, one way. Good correction, good correction, good correction! His reason being that his kitchen and restaurant are basically his home, and he spends there each day. You should make his chef hat have the same sensibilities as Hermione's handbag, so he takes off his chef hat, and he jumps into it, and it's like his home and restaurant, and that's where he works on his post. Kind of like the main character from the first Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them was fucking excellent. That's a film. The other two were just really bad. But there was that the briefcase that whatever the main character's name was. It had a really weird name, like Widget or something. And that was like his sanctuary. And his like aviary. I forget the name of it, but you know exactly what I mean. But yeah, that should be a chef hat, dude. Like a chef hat is like a sanctuary. There you go. It writes itself because it's just such a good idea. Oops. Whoa. Yeah, dude, this track is awesome. Whoa, Nelly! Dude, we came in first, and then I knocked off the end. Nice. That was... Dude, this is... Holy fuck, Jet Moto's incredible. Yeah! I guess each track has its own trophy girl or boy. Dude, even the memory cards are trying out. This is fucking awesome. This feels like a comic book. I like this. So let's go back again. I am picking this up quickly. And again, it has a lot to do with me, black metal without the filters? Like, literally? Oh, dude, this is like a rabbit hole. I'm gonna leave that up. Huh, I just did. It's like, interesting. Plantation house. Oh, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Interesting. Actually, no, wait. I wanted to do... it's fine. We'll stick with this. Yeah, dude, this is, again, I am quite surprised at just how good this is. Hold on, I want to go for the beach chorus. And then, to wrap the stream, we're going to throw WipEout on right at the end. And I want to do the first track, because I'm reminded a lot of that. So let's see here. Single race. I want not the swamp one. I want the beach one. Blackwater Falls. Joyride. That's the one. Rabbit Hole, that's not that good, and by me it's naughty and ugly. Yeah! I mean, I want, like, I listen to music to, like, you know, I don't want to listen to, like, a song that's like, you die, you suck, fuck you, you piece of shit, yeah, blah, I'm gonna take a shit on you, blah. Like, nah, I'm good, man. There we go, this one. So you can use turbos in the beginning to break away from the pack, or you can save them at the end to slingshot past them. Interesting. Yeah, there's a lot of strategy here, man. Like, I feel this is what Wave Race tried to be, and the N64 just held it back too much, man. Like, the N64 was absolutely ass hardware. I hated the N64 hardware. But, the games on it, though, oh my god. Just goes to show you, you always need the best hardware. Even though that does help quite a bit, it's all about the games, man. We're going for WipEout now. I'm done. Okay, so Like Taste of History, they burned down. Okay, yeah. Like, I hope there weren't people in them. Kidnapped 20 schools of puppies. Church. Let's see here. WipEout. The original WipEout. There was some WipEout. Oh, so it's WipEout, WipEout XL, WipEout 3. Okay. Yeah, dude, this is Signasis. Woo. Like, again, I wanted to stick with, yeah, no, I'm good, man. No, thank you. I have a hole in my shirt, but I love this shirt so much. I don't care. But this was like early PlayStation. Unauthorized repro. Okay, what? I was gonna pause that. Like that's totally juxtaposition here. Yeah. Let's let this play. Signasis. I love my DR. China's Republic. Ooh, wow! Original graphic design by dude. This is awesome. The soundtrack for this, by the way, fucking chef's kiss, no pun intended. And this is when FMVs were of a higher quality than the actual graphics. And like, dude, this is what games gonna look like one day. It's amazing. I need glow sticks right now. Oh fuck, dude, this is so cool. God, look at all of that artifacting. Holy shit, because of the digital compression they needed to do to fit these movies onto a disc. Yeah, compression technology was in its infancy when PlayStation came. But it just goes to show you how far along we've come. Well, not for good reason, but how far the tech has come. Just this implementation is... Oh, dude. No, this is like... This is where it all started. Fuck all that other crap. Don't get me wrong, it's really good, but this is... It's cool. I almost just snorted right there. Oh, wait a minute. Do we want it right in the middle? Save data. Okay, so let's do... Ooh. Venom class. Rapier. Let's do time trial. Okay, dude, hold on a sec here. This is just for you. I want you, and I'm very serious when I say this. Normally when I share stuff, I'm like, check it out whenever, but you need to look at this, like, right now. You're gonna fucking love this, dude. Oh my... I'm... Okay, that, you're gonna... Mira, this is for you. And you're gonna see why. Why does that double? Dude, I'm serious. Like, watch this. Okay. AG systems. Directs. 5-star. Let's go for I'll go for 5-star. Ooh, dude, the graphic design in this is awesome. Holy shit, dude. Now, the draw distance kind of sucks. That's the only thing about this game. But if you look at what it accomplished back in, I think, 94, between 94 and 96, like, this was way ahead of its time. Oh, profile perspective plan. That is so cool, dude. There's, like, this is, like, geometry here. Like, length, width, and depth. And you can see the loading icon. Remember when CDs used to load data?
3, 2, 1, go!
Yeah, outside of the draw distance, dude, this is really fucking cool. Whoops. So square is brake. L2, R2 is like kind of power slide a little bit. This doesn't look half bad, I will not lie. This ain't bad, man. The draw, again, the draw distance is really the only thing that is like, eh. But this feels really. And remember, this is first generation PlayStation. Like, it's crazy to think. Crazy to think, man. Psygnosis, I believe, was from the UK, and they were also responsible for Destruction Derby and Destruction Derby 2, and then, of course, they became very popular with WipEout, and the rest is history. Like, WipEout still has been released up until recently, I think. But, I mean, if you look at the essence of the, like, later WipEout games, it still all boils down to this. Now, one could say this is, like, the alternative to F-Zero, and I totally agree with that. But the reason I put this on is because you could easily see... Oh, air brakes. Okay. Oh, ooh. You could easily see how, this and Jet Moto, like, influence one another. Awesome. Yeah, now, L2 and R2 are air brakes, so you can air brake left or right. Or you can hit them both at the same time, which I just realized that now. Oh, shit! Yeah, this game is all about anticipating your turns. This is still very cool. Not bad for first gen, man. What a way to start. Like, this, like, blew people's minds back in the day. Like, PlayStation was unlike any other. And Sony used their marketing muscle with music as well. Look at that draw distance. To help propel the PlayStation into, like, uncharted territory. Like, there was a lot of really good marketing for the PlayStation. You Are Not Ready. That's a great one. Literally, it was a red-colored E. You Are Not Red E. PlayStation Underground mag. It felt very hipster and, like, fit perfectly in with when MTV was actually about music. Yeah, dude, PlayStation is easily one of the best consoles of all time. And look at the pedigree it started. Oops. And it all started because Nintendo fucked them over. That's so cool. Now, like, literally, that's one of the main reasons PlayStation came into what it was, because Nintendo fucked them over. Dude. And that video I posted you, check that out. I'm telling you, watch that link. Watch it. That's just for you. Remember demo discs? Dude, I'm not gonna lie. Yes, this is very early 3D. This was back when PlayStation was flexing. But this is pretty fucking impressive for 1996, man. Like, this is awesome. And after this track, we're gonna call it a day. Yeah, this is all about power sliding using the air brakes. Yeah, the PlayStation Underground Volume 1. I played the fuck out of that disc, man. And that's what was really cool about the PlayStation. It had a lot of, like, really good games. I don't want to say software, but it had a lot of really good games that were just highly replayable, and you just wanted to sit with the damn thing forever. Now it's like, well, I gotta grind. No, it's like, nah, dude, I literally wanted to sit and play these games forever. Like, you know, I was a teenager at the time. You know, you wanted to just whatever, but, like, you know, you always gravitated towards PlayStation. Was a big deal back then. Great fucking console, man. For me, it's always a toss-up between Dreamcast, Super Nintendo, and PlayStation. Like, so many long-lasting legacies and just such, like, excellent franchises were started on these systems. Alright, guys, that is going to be it today. I'm out of here. I am done. Thank you, everybody, for stopping by. I will keep you all posted on what's going on with the job. I just want the official word before I spill the final details, but I'm pretty much in. I'm just waiting for them to get back to me, so I hope it's soon. I want to work, god damn it! Anyway, thank you, everybody, once again. Thank you for the sub earlier, Lurk. Much appreciated. Thank you, everybody, for stopping by. I will most likely be live tomorrow. I'll probably do 4 days this week, and then I'll revert to Monday, Wednesday, Friday next week. But it'll be Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday this week. Wednesday and Saturday off, and then next week will be Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I just want things to settle, etc., etc. I'll keep you all posted as usual. But I will catch you all later. Thanks again. Enjoy the rest of your day. See you tomorrow.